Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. We have Momoy. Can we get all the centers to turn their videos on, please? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna spotlight myself for a minute so that everyone can see me. Hi, everybody. My name is Ashifa. I am the founder director of the Ballet Festival of India. Welcome, and I'm so happy to have you with us for the 2023 Ballet Festival of India live virtual showcase. It has been an incredible journey this weekend, and mostly because it's due to the amazing faculty we've had this year who have led this intensive with their hearts. This weekend, we have had 14 sessions across 3 different levels with over 50 participants, ranging in age from 8 years old to 43 years old, across 4 cities in 3 days with 4 faculty members, and 2 panelists. So it has been an incredible weekend. And we are concluding this weekend with this live virtual showcase. So thank you so much to everyone for joining us. This year, during the Ballet Festival of India, the participants learned different pieces of choreography. So our senior levels A and B learned classical ballet as well as musical theater repertoire, and our younger dancers learned a very sweet little ballet piece choreographed by their teacher. All the participants will be performing for you tonight, and they will be doing so in groups so that everyone can properly take their well-deserved spotlights. This is an opportunity for the participants to present what they have learned to you, as well as an opportunity for them to dance for an audience, even if it's a virtual one. These are works in progress that we are presenting. They are not perfectly rehearsed pieces as yet. I really want to congratulate the participants on doing such an amazing job. They've had maybe 2 hours to to rehearse the pieces that they have learned. So that 2 hours means they've learned it and rehearsed it, and that's all they've really gotten in order to be able to perform them tonight. But they've done a brilliant job. We just had a rehearsal, and it's incredible what they've pulled off in such a short amount of time. In addition to the participants performing for you, I'm really, really thrilled that we have special guest performances by wonderful international professional dancers as well. Before we get started on the performance, though, I just want to take a moment to introduce our amazing faculty. I'm going to start with Steffi Carter, who unfortunately can't join us because she was up until 2 in the morning teaching today, and so is probably sound asleep at the moment. She is based currently in California and taught our senior dancers a technique class based in the Cicchetti method. She brings a wealth of knowledge with her because she's a certified Cicchetti teacher. She's certified in the progressing ballet technique. She's a professional performer, a choreographer in contemporary ballet, and has worked across the US and Europe. She's also created Renversé Ballet, which is a virtual classical ballet platform committed to creating a more informed and diverse ballet community. Okay, now I am going to have Miss Mirella Simoncini join me. She is from the Netherlands and is the director of Studio Simoncini and the artistic director of the Summer School Den Haag, and has been since 2002. So she's been teaching for well over 20 years. She's been a guest teacher across the Netherlands as well as the UK, and has collaborated with dancers and choreographers from world-renowned companies like the Royal Ballet and Netherlands Dance Theatre. She was very, very dynamic with our young dancers, worked with them for 2 classes across the 2 days. not only taught them technique, but also taught them the very sweet dance that you will see them perform today. Thank you so much, Mirella, for joining us and for being part of our faculty this year.
Thank you.
Um, then we have the amazing Cecilia Iliesiu. Did I say her? Yes, I got it. Okay. I've been practicing. She is an really just, she totally leads with her heart. In case you didn't know, I'm a crier. And I didn't want to cry at the beginning, but I did. Okay. Um, Cecilia is a principal dancer at the Pacific Northwest Ballet in Seattle, which is incredible. And if that's not enough, she's also a passionate educator and mentor for teachers and dancers around the world. She's created a platform called Global Ballet Teachers. She has taught from Nigeria and Ghana to Honduras and now in Seattle and across the US and now even in India. So we are really, really thrilled to have her. She is just amazing.
Thank you.
And you'll get a chance to see her perform, but I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. And finally, our wait, we have Francis Lawrence, who is such a dynamic personality. I am so thrilled to have him. He is of Indian origin, originally from Australia, now based in New York City. He has not only performed many contemporary and classical ballets in lead and principal roles, but is a multi-talented individual who can be seen in musical theater, most recently West Side Story, TV, and movies. And Francis is in a studio at 9 o'clock in the morning in New York City, ready to perform for us today. He is going to close out our show, so he is going to get ready for that. And without all of these amazing individuals, this weekend would not have been possible. So I just want to give a round of applause to our faculty for all that they have done. Now, oh wait, Francis, I'm going to leave you here for a minute, okay? So without further ado, we will begin our show. And I want to start with a couple of pieces that Francis has taught our participants this year, okay? Before I introduce the first piece, I want Francis to kind of talk about his experience of working with both level A and level B as a teacher, and also why he thinks this repertoire is special and what a ballet dancer can take from or can use in terms of skills that kind of translate across into musical theater.
Yeah, thank you, Ashifa. So yeah, the two pieces today. So for level A, we're doing an American in Paris. That's a piece I did. I've done twice in my career, and it's just it's the jazz section in the end ballet, and it's a very dynamic, fun section, and it's a very so you can't just, anyone can do it. Like the whole show, you need some sort of technique. So I thought after teaching ballet, it would be a great challenge for the individuals to do. And then the group B, we are doing a Hamilton routine, which is also very dynamic, but it's got a little more of a, not just jazz, but maybe I would say like gestural hip hop feel, but there are still technical elements in it as well, like there's an arabesque and stuff. So both these routines, you need technique to do. Hamilton is done all over the world right now, and so the routine I taught in Hamilton actually is something a section they ask you to do in the audition. So if anyone ever auditions for it down the track, they know it. And then American in Paris, Christopher Wheeldon choreographed it, and he's one of the biggest choreographers right now. He's won 2 Tony Awards. He just choreographed Michael Jackson, the musical, MJ, the musical, sorry. So both these pieces are very relevant, very happening today, and are very large technical pieces. And I think that both groups did a really good job trying to do it, and they did an exceptional job, and I'm really proud of them all. And I can't wait to see them performed. So thank you.
Amazing. So that is what we're going to see right now. We're going to see our level B dancers, who are more advanced dancers, perform the piece from Hamilton. It's to the track The Room Where It Happens. And it was rhythmically and timing wise very demanding, but it is so much fun to watch. And I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I have. And let's get straight to it, folks. Can I please have my group 1 dancers? Okay, here we go, folks.
When you put the U.S. for it,
Sorry, folks, just 1 second. Here we go.
when you put the U.S. Capitol,
Cause we'll have the banks, we're in the same spot.
you got more than you gave.
And I wanted what I got. When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it, you get hate for it, you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait. God help and forgive me, I wanna build something that's gonna outlive me. What do you want, Bert? What do you want, Bert? If you stand for nothing, Bert, what do you fall for?
I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room, that big old room. The art of the compromise.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you. Can I have my group 2 dancers?
When you put the U.S. Capitol,
Cause we'll have the banks, we're in the same spot.
you got more than you gave.
And I wanted what I got. When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it, you get hate for it, you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait. God help and forgive me, I wanna build something that's gonna outlive me. What do you want, Bert? What do you want, Bert? If you stand for nothing, Bert, what do you fall for?
I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room, that big old room. The art of the compromise.
Well done. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Francis, I have to bring you back just to see your reaction to it.
Yeah, so good. Congrats, guys. So good.
Okay, so you understand what I mean when I say it's a lot of fun to watch. And now we are going to move on to, I think, our cutest dancers. We are going to have our young dancers who are aged 8 to 10 and did 2 ballet technique classes with Miss Mirella. Miss Mirella, can you just tell us how your experience was with working with these young dancers?
Oh, it was lovely. It was very inspirational to see the pleasure they have. And they're very young, So then it's a bit more difficult, I can imagine, to have a teacher that you don't know, and also because it's online. So I was really, it touched me how they opened their heart, how they were really willing to have this experience and do all the moves and get used to my tempo. So it was really, really nice. It was a wonderful pleasure giving you lots of energy.
Oh, thank you so much for that. And you gave them such amazing energy. Your vivaciousness in class was so infectious. I think they just fed off of that. So we are now going to watch your two groups do their very sweet little piece. Let me pull them up. Can I have my group one young dancers, please, come to their spaces? I feel like I'm, oh yes, correct. There we go. Me? Okay, ladies, here we go. Beautiful, ladies. So well done. Lovely. Okay, can I please have my group two dancers? Okay, here we go. Well done, ladies. Very, very nice. Yes, please take your bow. Excellent. Okay. So now I am going to ask Cecilia to, wait one second. There we go. Here I am. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you about your experience working with level A and level B.
Oh my gosh, so incredible. It's just been such a pleasure. It made the mornings, I had to get up at 3:30 in the morning and then go to a full day of rehearsals, and it was just completely worth it. And all my friends were like, "Oh my gosh, how was teaching in India?" And I was like, "It was amazing. How do you have energy?" I don't know. So that's kind of how my experience was. So it was incredible. The students, I haven't taught on Zoom for a while virtually, and I was afraid of like the lack of connection, and I just felt like I was in their space, and it was just incredible. So thank you to all the students for trusting in me during our classes and times together. And I hope you take some goodies away from me and the other amazing faculty from this experience, but it was a true pleasure. So thank you for everyone's hard work and dedication this weekend.
Thank you so much for all of your inputs. I was watching you and she wouldn't let him get away with stuff, and I loved that.
No, my teachers don't let me get away with anything. So.
I loved it. I loved it. Tell me a little bit about this variation that the level A did, the finger fairy or the energy fairy from Sleeping Beauty.
So this is a variation from the classical ballet, story ballet called Sleeping Beauty, based on the story that probably most of us know. So Aurora has her birthday, and then she pricks her finger, she falls asleep, there's a vision scene, a prince comes and kisses her, they get married, the end. So that's generally the story. This variation comes actually, it's like a pre-story, what's called the prologue. So it's like before even Act 1. And Princess Aurora is born, and she's from royalty, and her parents invite, different versions have different number of fairies, but fairies of different qualities, exactly, to like gift to Aurora. So don't we all wish we had some fairies that came when we were born and we're like, here, you're generous, oh, you have, I mean, whatever. Anyway, so Aurora was blessed with that. And so each of the fairies has, as she said, a different quality. And so this one is the fairy of energy, otherwise known as the violent fairy, or also the finger fairy, because you do the dance with your fingers like this. And it's supposed to be like lightning bolts. Like I have this imagination because I perform this variation, like you do this and it's like, you can imagine like Harry Potter, like crazy stuff like coming out of fingers. So like that's the energy of this variation, and it's so fun to dance. The music is like, it just kind of propels you through. There's turning, there's jumping, it kind of is a little bit of everything. So I really love teaching this to students because you can not only work on technique, but also your quality as an artist on stage. So that's a little bit about this piece.
So let's get to it. We're going to see our Group 1 Level A dancers. Let me find them all. There we go. I will turn myself off. Everyone in place. Awesome. So let's go. Lovely, take a bow. Yay. And now let me have my Group 2 dancers. Very, very nicely done, folks. Take a bow.
So amazing. Great job, everyone. That was incredible.
Yes, I think they did a wonderful job. Sorry, yes, try. There we go. Hi, everybody. So I now have the distinct pleasure of sharing with you Cecilia performing the Nutcracker Act 2 Grand Pas de Deux, as well as the coda. And so I want to bring her back for a minute to chat with her about this particular performance. So this is a really iconic, like not only role to perform, but obviously a piece to do. And one, can you tell us your partner's name, as well as how do you approach such an iconic role that have been done by everybody? And how do you make it your own and just really imbue it with yourself?
So my partner's name is Damiel Cruz, and he's a dancer with me here at Pacific Northwest Ballet. He's a soloist dancer, and we've done this part. So kind of once you find your partnership for Nutcracker, you always stay with your partner unless they retire or they go on a guesting performance or something. So we've been doing this since 2018 together. And he's just such an incredible partner. We went to the same school, which is School of American Ballet, which we'll dig into later, probably when I introduce the Ramonda variation. But it's just an incredible piece to do with him, because we were kind of like born and raised in this school that is this style of dance. And so it's just is like so in our bodies. And so I remember when I first got cast to do Sugar Plum, I like had a little bit of like an emotional meltdown, because it's just like such a dream role. And I did all the kid roles that I could. I was tall, so I didn't do all of them. And I was on stage with these like prima ballerinas doing the Nutcracker, Sugar Plum, and I would watch them in the wing. Like I was always trying to be the first one in the wings to watch them. And so I just have all these like really special memories of like watching these incredible ballerinas. And then now I get to tackle it. And now I get to be the principal dancer that all the little angels and all the candy canes around me look up to. And so as of course I look at the role as like an artistic opportunity for me to do this incredible principal role, but to me it's like giving back to the community and the children, and make sure all the angels that I'm dancing with on stage are not nervous and they're having fun, and when I look at them they're smiling and not like scared. So it's just such an incredible some people love Nutcracker, some people don't. We do about 40 shows every year, starting the day after Thanksgiving, all the way through New Year's and Christmas. So it's a pretty long run, but it's just such a production that's very dear to my heart. And so the Sugar Plum is kind of the queen of the land of the sweets. And so how can you be that queen? And I would want to be a generous, loving, communal queen. So that's how I approach it.
Well, let's watch you do it then. Can everybody see my screen? Amazing. Okay, here we go. was absolutely exquisite, exquisite, exquisite. And I can totally see what you mean when you say how you wanted to be generous. I mean, it totally comes through. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so after we did such a beautiful performance, I now want to reward some of the dancers that have been working really hard and that have been noticed by their teachers. So, Young Dancer Award. So the Young Dancer Awards are being given by On Point, and they are providing Trishko black tights to the dancer, to the lucky draw winner, as well as one to the most hardworking dancer. The most hardworking dancer is from Una. The studio's
I'm sorry, I can't hear you because you're I couldn't hear your question, Ashifa. Were you saying something to me?
No, I'm saying we're going to present the Young Dancer Award, but I'd like for the centers to turn on their videos, please, so we can identify the students, please. Okay, so the Young Dancer Award is going to be from Pune. Sayuri Nayak, can you come forward, sweetheart? Show your face to everybody. Congratulations on winning an award for the most hardworking in the Young Dancer category. Congratulations, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, now we get to do the lucky draw. I'm actually gonna, have all of the studios highlighted. Okay. So let me pull out my sheet here, my trusty sheet of all of the dancers. Miss Mirella, can you give me a number between 1 and 16? No, yes, 1 and 16.
12.
12, okay. So, okay, Sanaya Jindal from Ahmedabad. You are our lucky draw winner. Where are you? Come show us your face. Hi, congratulations on winning the lucky draw. Okay, now yes?
Thank you.
Awesome. You're very welcome. Okay, so now we are going to move on to senior level A. And the hardworking prize is been sponsored by Natoya Dancewear, and they are giving 1,000 rupee voucher for something that you would like from their catalog. And the winner for level A comes from Kolkata, and it is Abir Naskar. Come to the screen, Mr. Abir. Come forward, let us see your face. Congratulations, well done. Very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, now for the lucky draw from level A. Cecilia, I'm going to come back to you and ask you for a number between 1 and 25.
3 is my lucky number.
Okay, well, and 3 goes to someone else from Kolkata, Mr. Abhishek Nath. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, now we will move on to level B. And our hardworking dancer in level B is from, yes, okay, correct, just making sure, is from Pune again, and her name is Annika Bivalkar. Did I get it right? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, sweetie. Can you come forward?
I just said thank you so much. I'm really happy.
Oh, you're very welcome. I hope I got your name right, sweetie. Okay, amazing. And for the lucky draw, Cecilia, I'm going to come back to you again. Can you give me a number between 1 and 17?
Ooh. Lucky 13.
Ooh, number 13. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, she's not with us today, though. So this person is from Mumbai. It is Nikita Rochlani, but she unfortunately is not there today. But congratulations to Nikita. Okay, so those are our. Oh, I didn't say. Sorry, one second. The lucky draw winners for levels A and level B are 500 rupee vouchers from Fitness and Fairies, and for level A, the vouchers for hardworking participant is 1,000 rupees from the dancewear partner Notoya. Okay, we also have a special prize for dancers who we feel like just we wanted to give this particular dance brand, Indian Ballet Shop, wanted to just give them a little extra support. Okay, so they wanted to give a free pair of tights to one man, and they are giving a free leotard to one woman. The man who is the winner of the award is Saurabh from Mumbai. So he gets a free pair of tights from Indian Ballet Shop. Congratulations, Saurabh. And the participant who gets a free leotard from Indian Ballet Shop is based in Kolkata, and her name is Adrita Chatterjee. Yes. Congratulations, Adrita. Okay. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Okay. Well, after all of that, and those announcements and such a beautiful performance by Miss Cecilia, we are going to move into musical theater. So let me have my level A dancers, group one. They will be performing a piece from the musical An American in Paris, who Francis mentioned is choreographed by Christopher Wheeldon, a very famous ballet choreographer currently, but isn't limited to ballet, clearly. Francis has, like he said, worked on this production a lot, and he adapted one of the pieces for our level A dancers. So let me spotlight the right people. Just a second, folks. Okay, here we go. An American in Paris by Level A. Amazing. Well done, folks. Very nicely put together. Awesome. Let me have the group two. Okay, here we go, folks. Yay! So nice, folks. So nice. I have to bring Francis back. What do you
So
think?
good. Congrats, guys. Really good work.
I know they really did a great job. Okay, so now we have Cecilia coming back. Oh, wait.
That was so incredible, you guys. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm like dancing in my seat over here for both musical theater pieces. Amazing work.
Yes, absolutely. And it's incredible to me that they have learned that so fast, and it's not easy. It's really
No.
when Francis was teaching it, I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing here. But they mastered it. It's brilliant. I'm so impressed with them. Okay. The last piece we have of the night before we move into our piece de resistance, which is Mr. Francis, apart from your Cecilia, is our repertoire for level B, the classical repertoire that you taught them, the Raimonda variations. Why don't you just kind of give a brief intro to what those are?
Yeah, so Raimonda Variations was choreographed by George Balanchine, which I was telling you was the school of his that I studied under from the age of 8 till 18. It's a school in New York City. He was this Russian gentleman who moved to the US to start a school and a ballet company, and hence created like the American style that is just, I mean, I'm a proponent because I trained in it, but it feels so natural in the body. It really extends all of the very classical positions into more extended, exaggerated lines, as well as plays a lot with musicality. So this piece is from one of his ballets that doesn't have a story. So unlike Sleeping Beauty that I was telling you is like a story that has told through the body and through dance and movement. This is not. This is just a piece. It's about a 20-minute piece that is just exemplifying beautiful ballet technique, shapes, and just has a lot of beautiful, I think it's like 16 dancers in pink small tutus, not like pancake tutus or long tutus, just kind of like little, so you can still see the legs. They have this crown. It was just like so beautiful. So kind of the feel of this piece is there's like a big group women's section, and then there are about 9 women who get featured to do a solo. And then there's a finale at the end. And so this is one of the variations. Each of the variations kind of focuses on a different technique. And so that's how George Balanchine liked to choreograph for his dancers, was like, oh, I would like for you to work on your pirouettes. Let me create a variation for you to work on that. And so these are all, in my opinion, like learning tools. And I learned every single variation in school growing up because of that. So it's very near to my heart, and it's just a really beautiful piece. The music's just like, I don't know, you feel like a fairy doing it. So best of luck to the dancers, and thank you so much for your hard work.
Thank you for that lovely introduction, and let's watch them do this beautiful piece now. Okay, I have my level B dancers group 1. Here we go. So beautiful, dancers. Come take your.
Wow, amazing job. You all, I could tell you all did your homework. You all watched that video. You went over all your steps. Incredible. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, let's watch group 2 do it. Very well done, dancers. Very, very well done. Congratulations. Okay, so now we have our second guest performance. This is a live performance by none other than Francis Lawrence and his partner, who is, and I'm gonna not say this correctly, Lilit Hogtanian. Is that right?
Lilit.
Lilit Hogtanian?
Lilit. Yeah, Hogtanian. Yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
Okay. They are going to be doing the Don Quixote Pas de Deux from Act 3. It's the wedding celebration of Basilo and Kitri. And would you guys like to just introduce yourselves quickly before you do the performance?
Sure.
And maybe tell us a little bit about what went into being able to create a performance like this, the rehearsals and all of that as well.
Yeah. So this is, I'm Francis. Yeah.
Lily.
We're doing the Don Quixote, just the pas de deux from Act 3, which might be Act 5 within the ballet, but the last act of the ballet, and it's basically the wedding pas de deux, because Kitri was forced to marry a guy called Gamache, and or Ponzo, one of them, Gamache, and the parents kept pushing, and then she finally gets to be with Basilio, who we meet in the beginning, and at the end, the poor barber. So this is the celebration wedding, and a beautiful pas de deux. The music is just gorgeous. And yeah, so Lilit and I, we last danced 6 years ago in Dance Theatre of Harlem. That's where we met, and we partnered together in a Glenn Tetley ballet called Dialogues, which was the longest pas de deux ever. 10 minutes. Yeah. Of like that. Yeah, so that's where we met, and so we haven't partnered each other in 6 years. We met 4 times to put this together. Times. Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun. So it's really fun. Yeah, so bear with us. It's 9 a.m. and we'll do our best.
I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for dancing for us this morning.
All right, I might mute our side because you're just going to play it through the speaker, all right?
Yeah. Amazing. Congrats. Yay. Thank you so much. That was so brilliant. Thank you guys so much for putting that on at 9 in the morning. Does anybody want to say anything about the performance? Please unmute yourself and say. Do anyone in the centers want to comment on the performance? Everyone's just giving you a thumbs up. They're all feeling too difficult to unmute themselves. That was brilliant, guys. Thank you so much for that. It was really such a pleasure and a delight and a joy to have you perform for us. Look at Calcutta, they're going wild over there. I love it. Amazing, amazing. Okay, guys, I have come to the end of our live virtual showcase. It's been a wonderful weekend for me, and I have enjoyed it tremendously and learned so much, and I hope you guys have as well. I am sure you will all agree with me that this weekend would not have been possible without our incredible, amazing 4 faculty members who we are so fortunate share their knowledge and wealth with us. So let's give them another round of applause. To everyone watching the live showcase, I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And to all the participants, I am so proud. I'm so proud of you guys. You really did a brilliant job given what short a time you had. I am so proud of you guys. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know how much effort you put in. And I also wanted to give a special shout out to your families for supporting the whole coordination of picking you up and dropping you this weekend. It's been kind of intense. I have to take a moment to thank everyone who's helped put this festival on with their support and generosity. First and foremost, our faculty members, Cecilia, Francis, Mirella, Steffi, also our physical therapists who joined us for the webinar, Prachi and Chandan. I want to take a moment to specifically thank our centers. So Marianne at On Point Ballet Academy in Ahmedabad, to Pam and her team, and Marianne's team in Ahmedabad as well, Pam and her team in Pune for Pam Toes Academy, in Mumbai, Pia and Arjun at ICMD and their entire team, as well as Saurabh and Nikita for helping coordinate locally, and in Kolkata to Abhishek and Antara and Rashmi and Ruma and all of the people at House of So who made it possible to have this. Without them, this would not have been possible. So thank you guys so much for that. In addition to our centers, we had dancewear partners. So Shivani of Natoya, Devang of Fitness and Fairies, Shefali and her team at On Point, as well as Bobby Roy and his team at Indian Ballet Shop. Thank you so much for the support in terms of the prizes and awards that you gave. And there are many individuals and institutes that made this possible. I hope I have got most of them. I apologize in advance if I missed anybody. But Lewis Foundation for Classical Ballet in Bangalore, Kushu Dallas, based in Mumbai here, of the Western and Classical Ballet School, in Kolkata, Prasanna Sir, and I just can't have done this without my family who's laughing at me right now. I basically disappeared for like a month to be able to put this festival on, and if I hadn't had their support, it wouldn't have happened. So thank you so much to my family. Specifically my husband, Ayaz, who held me together this past week. Finally, I'd like to say that the goals of the festival are to support growth, exposure and education in ballet in India with an emphasis on technical and artistic excellence, as well as to make quality ballet available and affordable in India, and to engage and build a vibrant ballet community. So I really feel like we achieved that this weekend, and I hope the showcase is proof of that, that we are working to meeting our goals. I will be sending everyone a feedback form, so please fill that in honestly and take the time to complete it. But now we are at the end. I thank you all one more time, and I look forward to seeing you all at the next edition. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a pleasure, and I am beyond thrilled. Thank you, everybody.
Ashifa,
Yes.
can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for organizing this. We really appreciate it. You know what I realized I forgot I have? If everyone has an extra minute and a half,
Yeah.
usually we do the pas de deux and then we do the solo and the coda. And I
Okay.
have a video I could share of the solo and the coda that usually follows Don Q, just to take, if everyone's got like a minute and a half on video that they want to watch. Just so you see how the pas de deux runs into the solos, into the coda. Do you guys want to watch it? You don't have to if you, yeah?
Is it what you sent me? Like, I
The
think a
share-
while ago?
Yeah, the
Okay.
share screen. I can
Oh,
also
yeah,
just-
sure. Yeah, just go for it, for sure.
It's... All right, it's just, so this is the solo and then it's the coda, okay?
Yep.
And it's not the girl, there's usually a girl solo and the girl does fouettes, but it's only me because I made this as a reel. So, all right.
Francis, we can't see anything. Sorry, and I've mute you also because you couldn't hear me. Yes, there we go. But you have to take yourself off mute, Francis.
Mute, share screen. All right, there we go. All right.
Amazing. So basically, you guys want more performances, I'm getting. Yes? You guys want to see more and more performances? Yeah? Okay. So next year, I will make sure that that happens. Yeah? Um, Wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a brilliant addition. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you for trusting me, and I hope to see you all next time. Please tell everybody to join so we can make it even more impactful next time. Yes? Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.